by the way.
Unleash the southern drawl.
All right. So what do you? Let's get to know each other. Everybody tuning in right now. Hi, Scott Marlow. That's her boo. I'm just on camera though. Yeah. So where do you live? What city?
Oh, we're from Knoxville.
What's my laptop with this? Start just now. The questions are gone, so I'm rebooting my laptop right now, guys. Hold on. Knoxville. Sorry, what state?
Tennessee.
Oh, nice, yeah. nice. So what do you guys do for fun in Tennessee? Like, what state night consists of normally?
Not a lot right now. Not a lot going on in Tennessee.
I don't know. This is why I write.
That's right. We do the normal. We go to the movies.
Well, a lot of concerts and people travel through there because there's you guys are like dope people. So I mean, that's pretty cool. At least. You know, you guys have what's like the performance hall that's known there that everybody goes to?
Music community here, which is fantastic. There's several different venues. So they'll do in the summer. They'll do live shows down in Market Square, and that's great because it's out in the open air. You can go. There's so many different clubs and places around that has live bands.
That's dope.
So the open board here, the open board, yeah, that's our usual.
You ever been to New York?
No, I've never been that far.
I have to go to New York. You'll love it. It's like, I think everybody has to go to New York just once.
Just experience it.
It's an experience because we have so much of everything sometimes that people don't know. It's like, when you're from there, it's like, it's hard to say like, no, I never did this. I've never been to this place. Like, because it's so much going on there versus like other states where there's like, wish we were like, had that, you know what I mean? So we take a lot of it for granted. So I always tell people like, you should go to New York because they're looking for people to be. And it's not us.
I would just be the whole time. I would have a sore neck.
Okay. So let me pull up some of the questions now. It's coming up. My laptop just resetted, so let me just get it here. Yeah. So I know the first one anyway. How did you start writing?
I've been writing since the 5th grade. That was inspired. Oh yeah, that was inspired from a teacher that I had. That was his name was Mr. Archer. He was a very forward-thinking teacher. He did more than just what the curriculum said. You have to show these kids this. Right. It's like, you guys are old enough. You can start learning about astronomy. You guys are old enough. You can understand. You can listen to classical music. You can appreciate words. You can write. You can write poetry.
Right.
You know, and
just like push the envelope like a little bit further than like the rest of like the teachers, right? Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. And just to show you, that is something I can do. That's not something that people from the past, people close to concern. That's something I can do.
Definitely.
And that started it. That was the beginning of it. But not
very cool.
Much.
Sometimes it's like you don't have a passion from childhood that carries on to adulthood, but sometimes some people find it, and it's like, I think that's dope. So congratulations on that. Yes. What kinds of hobbies outside of writing now did you have growing up?
I was a bookworm. I was such a bookworm. Oh yeah, I wasn't a very athletic child.
So what kind of books though? Like, did you read like a lot of like young adult style kind of writing, or was it like the real like nerdy books like, I'm reading everything you guys don't know, I'm really smart?
I mean, of course, you know, I was like reading the book for school all the time. I was very, very studious.
Like straight A's and stuff like that?
I was close. I was close to straight A's.
That's good.
I would read Anne Rice. Even as a younger, like in my teens, I would read like Anne Rice because of the world she made. I was always the anyway. So the queen of it. And so yeah.
So reading. Cool.
Helps you
like live in that creative world as a writer for like long as you like write series and you just take characters. So I guess maybe that background, that hobby helped you like tweak that whole thing that you have going on now in your adult life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And just in developing a bit of an imagination.
Right.
Just cool. Yeah.
So my interviews for live hangouts, it's also not just like I love to talk to people and I'm a talker and I'm out here, but it's also for like people to pull from this and like learn something because not all of us are out here using our Instagram the way we do. So we're just trying to just kind of show some disparity here. So like tell us a day in the life of like an author or someone who like says this is what you do. This is kind of what you do.
Yeah.
What is it like?
Well, like for me, it's kind of a double-edged thing because for me, I write, but I also hold down a full-time. So, and even at that, it's very polarized because in my work-related field, I'm a very IT technical person.
Okay.
And then when I get home, I'm a very creative.
I like that. I think a lot of us have that too, though. Like even some of us that don't, like you're out, you get money, you pay on Amazon, but some of us that don't even push it like to be professional, I guess you could say, have that. Come home from your day job and you immerse yourself into this whatever it is, and then you get back to your day job.
Exactly.
And it's like
yeah, exactly. And that's what, and for me, but like if I'm on as far as the writing goes, it's like one day maybe. Last week, everyone had different hobbies of documentaries on the 1920s. It's like,
really? I love documentaries too. You can never be too much learning. I'm a nerd in that way too.
That's right. Never be too smart.
Alone. Yeah, you can never be too smart.
That was a wild briefing in the life of an author.
More so, like, how do you make so you have your work schedule. How do you take out time for writing per day? If you're like working on a project, is it like, all right, I have this writing schedule for myself? Like, how do you do it? Like, I don't know.
Oh yeah, definitely. If I am on if I'm on a project, it kind of takes over life.
We have a question there for inspiration for a book you're writing, or just leisure?
Just leisure.
For inspiration for I don't know what part of the comment. That's my friend Ariel. She's also a writer. I don't know which question that fits in, but what do you mean, Ari? I'm writing something else because we're not sure. For inspiration for a book you're writing, or just for leisure? Oh, maybe the documentary. The documentary.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yes, it is.
She's another smart one.
It definitely is. The book I'm writing right now is the third book in my series, the Be a Mrs. Dracula series, and they're
about the year, right? I was on your Amazon page just now. I ordered the book, Sanitarium.
Sanitarium, yeah.
Sanitarium. I just ordered the last number 3, so yeah, it's shipping to me.
That's awesome. That was my very, very first adventures into the publishing realm. It's actually she's in New York. My vampire, Valeria.
Okay.
She's in New York City, so I'm like, I can't write it and not understand what this place looked like, what it sounds like, what technology they had access to,
The 1920s New York is with like flappers and like that old Hollywood-esque kind of look. Is it very much that? Okay, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Like those gangster looks, like the guys, I guess, yeah.
And that even come in even further into the 30s and things like that.
To do research.
Yes.
Because research is very important when you're doing projects, anything. I'm into film and stuff like that. We have to research it doesn't matter what field you're in, you need to do research. I work in a school, I tell my students, it's like things will come easier if you did more time studying. Like in high school they're trying to learn that and it's hard. I'm like, it's not, you're not trying at all. That's why it's hard.
Exactly.
Research. And then after a while they're like, oh, I read a little bit and then it became easy. I'm like, right, research, that's what we're talking about. Like so yeah, that's definitely good. Question. With everything going on in our country, this is more like just general. With everything going on in our country, do you find time to just like disconnect, find like peace of mind? Like take a break. I don't write. I just. Yeah.
Oh, you have to. Yeah, definitely. That's like usually that involves a horror movie because we are big.
That's a good way to disconnect.
Oh yeah, we are big movie fans.
Yeah, we watch like old movies that we know already that it's like just those warms your heart movies. It's like Forrest Gump or something like that. I can watch it. It doesn't matter. It never gets old to me. So yeah, but I'm
almost
a my thing too. Okay. Yeah, I think it's very important. I tell people sometimes, no matter how hard, we all have that. Oh my God, I have to finish my deadlines. I want to get my book out. I want to finish this. I want to do my, But we have to learn to just slow down and just like, you know what I mean? Don't push someone and say sorry. Like, just slow everything down, and it kind of just grounds you down to like focus. I think we're not hearing that against in our country right now. It's all just crazy everywhere we go, and I think we feel that energy too. You know?
You have to sometimes make a decision to be just stop and breathe. Like it's today, I may wear my pajamas all day, and that's okay.
Exactly, and just be okay in that. And it's like, I feel good like this. You know, you really do have to do that. Next question: What are your favorite types of like movies? Well, you said that, so we can kind of skip over that. It's horror. We got it.
Oh yeah.
Where does the inspiration for your characters like come from?
Well, I guess it depends on the story, what I'm working on. For like the B and Mrs. Dracula books, I wanted to read that book, and I couldn't find it. And I'm like, all the movies I'd watched about Dracula, the brides weren't really present. They were just kind of hanging out, being pretty, being sexy, being seductive, but they really didn't have personality. They didn't have. I'm like, they were human beings they have stories.
They have stories,
and so they were women with lives at one point. So that's what I wanted to develop for these characters.
Basically, your inspiration came from like a void of something that you enjoy yourself that you couldn't do. So it's like, well, I guess I'm gonna just have to write it myself. I get it. So we don't need to ask that. I'm like, but since we know what city you live in now, do your neighbors know what you do? Like your neighbors, like your community? How do they feel about it?
Not my neighbors, because we just like our neighbors.
Well, in Tennessee, I don't know how far your neighbors are. If you're like rural or we don't know. But just in general,
most people that know me know what I do.
They know what you do.
If they know me any period of time at all, they're like, then they're like,
when's the next book coming out?
Yes.
Right. That's
I was really freaky looking TV show on, and I thought about you.
I have a question because I live in a building now. When I lived back in New York, I lived like, I don't know, it's the way that demographics of like, just living in different cities are. It's kind of it's just different. You learn from just like I live in a big building where it's like we are not. Even though we're all neighbors, we're not neighbors in a way because it's like we live in LA, it's in and out. Everybody's about their business and it gives that vibe. And it's fine. Like we're not rude to anybody. But I'm like, we can all right here in this row living like say on the side that I live, and we don't even know what our neighbors are doing. Like I don't know what they're into. Like and kind of like in Brooklyn, it wasn't like that. It was like, well, and also I had been around that same neighbor. Like in Brooklyn, I stayed in the same area too. So
definitely.
That's why I think question.
Definitely, and we run into that. It's like everybody's so consumed with what they're doing and what they're needing to do that people don't have the time. Like I literally talk to more people on Facebook, on Instagram, on social media than I do in the real world. You know?
No, totally. And we can reach a lot of them faster too. It's like okay, cool. When's the last time you went to see a film in the theaters? Because this is Hollywood I live in,
Oh, that would be Atomic Blonde.
When did that come out?
I think that came out. No, Justice League.
Oh, Justice League. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Oh, yes. So you like superhero big ones and stuff. Oh, you saw Wonder Woman?
Wonder Woman is my from the time I was 3 years old.
No, seriously. And the way that she, Gal Gadot, the way she portrayed her, I think that's the way we all needed to see it. Like, seriously, she's really strong in that movie. And like, seeing her from the back to the Furious, so you can like already like add that in. I think they did a really good job on that. So that's a good one. CNN, Fox, or both?
Not Fox. No. I will tolerate some of the other ones for a while. I will listen to it to try to get the facts, the real.
The basics.
Yeah, but then when you're deeper into the commentary, starts
Right. I used to be heavy on CNN back home. Those are my family influences. That's what they listen to. But even now, it's like you have to just like again turn it off, disconnect. I mean, I get my news on Twitter nowadays, so it's like and it's easy to dip in and then dip out. Let me see what's going on and say my little point. But it's like I get it used to be so And that's what makes you, you know what I mean? Every little thing that they say and do, it becomes like in your day to day. And it's like, nobody wants to live like that, you know? We have other things going on that's way more important that we could be talking about.
It will consume you.
It will consume you.
Allow it to. And
so, okay, cool. So, for more of a business and now, is it harder to promote, you think, on social media versus like 2018 than like a few years ago? Or do you think it's harder?
I think it's getting harder. I really do, because for one, the market's more saturated. There's more people out there, more people's caught on.
No, definitely.
And so you have to always be thinking. You have to be thinking of that next.
Stay creative.
Yeah.
I definitely think so too. It's definitely getting. It's getting some clients helping to build brands, and it's like, because I like how the major brands and the indie brands, there's not much. It's just money. Like, you know, everyone has the opportunity to promote on Facebook now. It's not like exclusive to companies. So just in that sense, I feel like it's cool. But then with that being said, it's also like 10,000 more hashtags now because everyone's trying to make money on Instagram or social media or whatever. So we got to figure out our own way. So that was just that question. You guys pull from whatever you think, your own personal business, do what you got to do. Let us know. We're down to know. What do you think of the movie and the book Gone Girl?
I haven't read the book, just to be honest. But the movie, you're just captivated. I want to read the book after seeing the movie. Because
so yeah, I saw the movie first. I had the book, but then I never got to the book. The movie coming out, I never still didn't read it, watch the movie anyway. But then I went for some reason, it made me still read the book. And it was Twilight had that effect on me too. Like, I saw the first Twilight, it was so hyped up, and then people told me when I saw it in the movies, like, you have to read the book. And then I really read the book, and I'm like, oh, but not much movies do that to me. I'm like, I already saw it. I'm not about to read it.
Right. I actually read I read all the books for the Twilight books, but I only watched a couple of the movies because I don't know. It lost me a little.
Those are not real vampires. That's cool. I like that.
A little more biased, a little less careful.
Right. So, more of like just haters and just dealing with people. Writers get a lot of slack. You know, it's not a real career. I mean, what do you mean? What's like your clapback? Like, what do you say to people if they ever come across your Amazon? They want to write something negative. They want to, Faith, go back to your day job.
Well, if I was being mean about it, I'd be like, oh, okay, how many books have you wrote?
There you go.
If I'm being polite about it, I would be more along the lines of, that's good. You don't have to read one. Not everybody's going to like one, all right.
Like, thanks for the feedback.
Thank you. Go on, find something you like.
I think writers are like this. I think just to be a writer and say that these are your words this takes you into a different zone. You know, I think a lot of other creative people, you can hide behind a lot of stuff and still say, this is mine. And writers, you can't. It's like, it's mine.
No.
Like, it's mine. So yeah, you have that. Like, don't come for my stuff because I'm coming for you.
That's right.
Yeah, they have no issues. So,
that's right.
Okay, cool. So, more just some lighthearted stuff to just wrap it up. We're getting ready to go now. I don't want to run too long. Best trip you've ever taken with your husband?
Oh man. I guess just us. Like, we went to Biltmore Estate. Have you ever heard of that in North Carolina?
Say it again one more time.
Biltmore Estate.
Biltmore Estate.
Biltmore Estate. Yes.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, it's really pretty. It's this mansion, and it's like it's been just frozen in time. And it's like the Vanderbilt family owned it, and all of their, it's like stepping back in time.
Back in time? Oh, cool.
I've wanted to go there since I was just a child, and so we went there for Valentine's Day one year.
That's so nice.
You did good.
That's all Frankie to take me.
That's right.
Okay, very cool. Do you perform spells?
No, but I'm. It's just so interesting though. I'm friends with several people who do, and it's interesting. It's
people dabble in the outside world. I mean, it exists. There's a lot of people that do. So a lot of books that people tuning in right now. Some of the books. Well, the one that I caught my eye, I like the artwork on that one. It said spells. So that's why I asked you that question. So check it out if you're into that kind of stuff.
That is a very wonderful anthology, the Sigils and Spells that you saw.
Yeah.
It's all, it's a group of I think at one point there's 24 books in the series, depending on which edition you get.
You did that with
And-
like a collective group of writers, right? I saw on the like I don't know. I saw it like it was multiple of you guys like taking credits and you know. How did you organize that? How did you guys do that? Or did your publishing company do it?
Well, we were invited, not myself and the lady that I wrote with. Her name's Lily Kesey. She's fabulous. We were invited to be a part of it, and we were pretty well given open reign with what we wanted, the direction we wanted to go with it. With keeping in mind that you need to have a diverse cast. You wanted people who diverse ethnic backgrounds, diverse sexual orientations, diverse age groups. You know, just everything but the norm.
Yeah.
And so we got to be a part of that, and
that's pretty cool. I've never come across a collective of books like that written by multiple. Like that was the first time I've ever seen something like that. So that's pretty cool.
Sure.
Why do you think it's important to share on social media? Like your work, your life. You know, you share a lot of stuff. You don't really care to share. You know, how come you think it's important? It's just kind of like whatever.
Right. I'm selective. You know, it's part of your brand. It's part of how you develop. Like, you know, I could say all day, you know, I write books. Well, what kind of books do you write? Well, you look at my page for, 10 minutes.
It tells more of the story. It tells more of just, right.
She probably wants stuff I like, or she probably does not.
Right. Exactly. Definitely. Okay, cool. And your last question we have for you, let you go here. Your favorite color?
Depends on the day.
I like that answer.
Depends on the day.
That's beautiful. Well, thank you so much for tuning in with me tonight. I know it's super late. Well, what time is it in Tennessee?
11:30.
11:30. Well, it is super late because it's only like 8 something here. So thank you for staying up either way. Thank you for letting your people stay up. I know people are up to watch you and stuff. So I appreciate everybody that tuned in. The video is gonna stay here for 5 hours, and then I'm gonna put it on my YouTube channel, which I'm gonna promote. I'm gonna send you to Faith, and we're gonna promote all her Amazon. I've got the book. I'm gonna write a review. I'm gonna make a video about the book. So
yeah,
people, please. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I think this was a really good one, actually. Writer talking to another writer. So hopefully.
Definitely. I'm checking your book out too, lady. I've got you on my Kindle.
Thank you. Have a good night and good luck on everything this year. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.